chicken. And no rotisserie shortcut this time. Both of these preparations are going to start from raw, right here on the counter. So the decision isn't what to build with it, it's what cut to use and when, because the cut decides the clock. Our quick cook today is pairing chicken thighs with orzo, which is rice-shaped pasta that will cook risotto style, but quicker. We'll garnish that with broccoli, peas, and use simple ingredients like lemon, pecorino, basil, and thyme to lift the dish. Our longer cook is more about patience to roast a whole chicken, and serve that with a bright summer salad using corn, nectarines, tomatoes, and basil, complete with a creamy basil dressing made from scratch and some rustic hand-torn sourdough croutons. Boneless thighs today means a shorter total cook time, but it's more active. You're monitoring and managing the cook on the stove. A whole bird means roughly an hour in the oven where you're barely thinking about the chicken at all, which is what buys you more time to prep other parts of the meal or do something else entirely. Neither dish is more from scratch. It just depends on how you want to spend your time. I'm starting the orzo first because it's going to need my attention on and off for about 20 minutes. We're using simple flavors today to create this base for our dish, beginning with minced shallots and garlic. Once we have that, our shallots go into the sautoir to sweat. Next, half a box of orzo and our minced garlic. And I want this to actually toast for a minute before any liquid goes in. That's the move that makes this taste like risotto instead of boiled pasta. A few ladles of stock next, risotto style. Stir, let it absorb, and then add more. I'll keep doing this over low heat, taking about a quart of stock in total. Meanwhile, I can get started on the chicken. I'm gonna let my pan preheat, and while that's happening, the chicken thighs are gonna get patted dry and seasoned on the first side. Once the oil is shimmering, that's the signal. The chicken goes down, and now I leave it alone. While the first side is searing, I'm going to season the second side, so you're not wasting any time. The chicken's going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and prep our broccoli by cutting them into florets for later. Sear the chicken on the first side for about 3 minutes before giving it a flip. After another 3 minutes or so, you can optionally add thyme, garlic, and butter, and give it a butter-basted. To speed up the cooking, I'm going to cover it for a couple of minutes to bring up the temperature. Use an instant read thermometer. These chicken thighs should hit about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that happens, you can remove the chicken and its pan drippings to a rack or plate to rest. Same pan, fresh oil, broccoli seasoned with salt, covered to sear and steam. After a couple minutes, a splash of water, cover again to finish it through. Let's finish our orzo and get everything assembled. I'm adding some frozen peas, lemon zest, and pecorino, which gets folded in right at the end. I'll place my chicken on top, and don't waste those juices, you can pour them over. Finally, scatter some broccoli florets around it. Give it a squeeze of lemon and some fresh basil to garnish and finish. And just like that, in about 30 minutes, our chicken with broccoli, orzo, lemon, peas, and basil is ready to serve. For the whole bird, I'm spatchcocking it, using kitchen scissors to cut out the backbone. Score the breastbone, then flip it over and press it flat. After that, pull out the keel bone and the cartilage underneath it. That's what's going to make carving this much easier later. Season both sides. To be honest, ideally this happens the night before as a dry brine. Salt goes on, it sits uncovered in the fridge overnight, and the skin comes out even better for it, and the meat will be seasoned throughout. Today, it's same day, and that's fine too. Our probe goes in, and the chicken goes into a 250-degree oven. This is going to take about an hour to hit 150 in the breast, and that's a lot of hands-off time, which means we can prep our other ingredients. We're taking our corn and cooking it right in the husk in the microwave. While that goes, I'm going to prep our nectarines and grape tomatoes. And the dressing, made from scratch, is basically an aioli with basil instead of just garlic. Egg yolk, Dijon, a garlic clove, a handful of basil, a a cup of neutral oil, the juice of a lemon, salt, pepper, and a touch of agave. All of it goes into a cup to get hand blended. Once our corn comes out of the microwave, wait until it's cool enough to handle, then dehusk it and take the kernels off the cob. For our croutons, I'm going to use hand-torn sourdough, and these will go into the oven to toast. There it is, 150 degrees Fahrenheit in the breast. And look at the skin, it's pale, basically no color. That's expected. The oven's only job so far was getting the inside there gently. Now I switch to broil and send it back in. This is the reverse-sear, low oven for the inside, broiler for the outside. Splitting those two jobs is the whole trick. While that's under the broiler, my dressing's over-thickened, which often happens. A splash or two of water loosens it right back without breaking it. Our corn, tomato, nectarine, basil, and arugula gets tossed and dressed. And there's the broil doing its job. Our skin is browned and nice and crisp. Let's plate this up and give it a taste. In about 30 minutes, hands on, you get seared thighs over orzo, done the second the pan says so. In just over an hour, mostly hands off, it gets you a whole roasted bird with crackling skin and plenty of time to prep an entire second dish while it cooks. Same chicken, different cuts. Both the right call, depending on what you've actually got to give it tonight. That's Dinner Decoded, Episode 2. One common central ingredient, 2 clocks, 2 paths. You tell me which one you're cooking this week. If you want more of this kind of breakdown, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.